We back with another video, guys. What up? Before you go anywhere, before you continue, before we even get started with this video, I just want to say everybody that I got your attention real fast. Hit that subscribe button. If you see it and you see that you ain't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. We be having some iron videos. But outside of that, outside of us having some iron videos, I'm just trying to get my subscribers up to at least bare minimum 50 so we can start going live. So I don't got to keep recording and then just posting video. It just play. It just record once the live is done. Easy stuff, simple stuff. I like making stuff easy, simple. So if we do that, that'd be great. But outside of that, for today's video, I'm gonna see what's on that board, just in case y'all can, because the light is kind of mess with us. It says, "Why is right now the best time to buy stocks? Why is right now the best time to be buying stocks?" And if you've seen, hopefully check out my other videos. They'll be in the comment section. For my 8-hour disaster video, there's like 3 parts. There's going to be more, but check out part 1, 2, 3, and get yourself informed because it's like a little series. We just coming in to talk about like how us as the regular day American, us as retail, us as people who is not business workers, businessmen, Congress, we don't work for the government, anybody 9 to 5 workers. Y'all at a disadvantage. We at a disadvantage, and everybody's losing money due to inflation. So it's like, we got to be trying to put some more money back in our pockets. I want to be able to tell people or inform people about how to put some more money in your pockets, how to keep more money in your pockets. Because honestly, people don't know how to do that. The pandemic should have been teaching people how to do that because the pandemic taught people that they were not ready for that. So it's like, after the pandemic, you should have at least learned. And if you didn't, that's okay too. That's what we're here for. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm talking about, what I'm talking about today. In specifically stocks, because stocks helped a lot of people during the pandemic, and it's so crazy and it's so funny. Stocks was the only thing people wanted to talk about. We had a president. Shout out to Donald Trump. Shout out to Donald Trump. We had a president during the whole pandemic. My guy was so concerned about stocks while he was president. Stocks was doing great. Stock market is doing fine. Stocks is doing great. We're great. That was his main concern. If you guys were paying attention, that should have been the main thing you was hearing out of his mouth. But it's like from them words, that gave me the initiative for me to feel like if my God, the president of our country, United States, is we just got a pin. We just ran into something we never even heard about. If his main concern is stocks, and he's telling me or he's saying stocks is going up to a press talking to I should be worried about some stocks. And it's like, I'm getting a little bit of fun, so it's like you can buy some stocks. So it's like buy stocks. So I'm going to shout out to Donald Trump for being able to, for basically pointing me in the right direction and pushing me to start investing in stocks. Because I was investing in other stuff, but being that I was investing in other stuff, that helped me have some funds to invest in stocks. So I want to shout out to that man, because without that, I probably would never be in stocks right now, or I probably would have waited later. But outside of that, the prices that it was before, stocks were before, they're way lower than they were. So that's another reason why I said right now is the best time to be buying. Stocks are cheap. Stocks are very cheap, 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 cheap. What's cheap? I don't even know it's cheap to you guys, but cheap to me, what's cheap? It depends on it doesn't even matter. Anything under $100 for me is cheap. Anything under $100 is cheap. Yeah, anything under 100, even maybe 200. Nah, anything under 100 is cheap to me. Anything under 50 is real cheap. So it's like there's a whole bunch of different stocks, nice stocks too, that you can get for a great, great discount price. Like it's so crazy. I be talking about this stuff so much. Excuse me. I was recently, just a few days ago, because we're allegedly, if anybody's paying attention to the market, we're allegedly in a bear market. And it's like at this time, there's a lot of fear. There's a lot of fear in the market, in the stock market at this time. And so it's like what that brings a lot of sell. That brings a lot of people selling their stocks for a loss. So it's like, in this time, it's basically a nerve-wracking time. But for me and a few other like-minded individuals, this is the time to be buying. Buy low, sell high. Buy low, sell high. Buy low, sell high. These price range, these are Lowe's is getting, and it could get just a little smidget lower. So it's like pay attention. But if you're on it, you're paying attention, you looking at these stuff, you could be able to cash in on these deals. And this is basically what I mean. Just a few days ago, I was doing a video on basically the same stuff. Why right now is the best time to be buying stocks, and I was giving the actual prices of certain stocks. But the certain stocks I was in GameStop, AMC. The days that I was talking about this, they were cheap. It was like just $88 for one share of GameStop. AMC was about $10 today. And I'm not even gonna see that was just a few days ago. Today, right now, today, market's closed right now too. 4 o'clock, market closed. Today, GameStop closed at $137. $137. I just said the other day it was 88 when I was telling people to buy. It was 88, now it's 137. AMC was like $10, now it's like $12. This is just the beginning. But just like for me, and the way I think about it is, if anybody would have just took any initiative and just like, oh, hey, GameStop $88, hey, let me see, let me just get one. If they would have just decided to get one, you would have made your money back. You would have made profit so fast. People would have been up just off nothing, but within a few day time span. That's just my thing. It would have been a few days, but and you basically y'all getting in at a great time because there's already so many investors, there's so many people, retail investors, regular people like me that's holding stocks like AMC and GameStop that've been holding it for years, for the last few years, for something that a lot of y'all don't know what's going on. So it's like y'all basically y'all get to enjoy the ride a little bit. If you're getting in, you get to enjoy the ride because a lot of us, for the people who don't know, just in case you know this guy, what is he talking about? A lot of us, GameStop, just in case you don't know, GameStop was at $2. GameStop ran from $2 to close to $500, from $2 to $4.97, $4.90. They probably hit $500 exactly. That was like a year and some change ago. When it did that, when it went to the 500, it started just going down, trickling down a little bit. People were buying at 500. People bought at 500. It went from 500. It was starting to trickle down. 500 chilling at 400. 300. As a matter of fact, it didn't really chill at 400 too long. 400, 300, 200, just chilling. 200. I was falling. People was picking it up. People was buying at these prices. But I'm just saying, it was at 500. People was buying at 500. People was buying at 500. It went down to 400. People was buying at 400. It went down to 300. People was buying at 300. It went down to 200. People was buying at 200. It's been trading from 100. It's changed for a few weeks. People was buying at 100. Then it went to 50. It went to 50 from that time point where it ran up to 400 or 500. It went to $50. From that 50, from being up 500, it took a few weeks. Shit ended up going to $50 and trading at 50 for a little while until it went back up to 90 and then 100. But all of that stuff that I'm just naming about how the price went from 500 to 50 and whatever, that took some time. That took a lot of time. And I'm just able to talk about it like it was fast, but it took some time, it took some weeks. But regardless of however long it took, people were buying. From people who purchased at 300 and you're now it's at 100, you're down some money. People are buying at that 100. So they compound, they averaging down on their stock. They buying. So it's like people been doing this for the last few years, just over these two stocks, right? These two stocks. And it's like, once again, it went from 500 all the way back down to 50, and from 50, it went from, and after this time too, after it went down to 50, because that was the last time I touched 50. Once it touched 50, then it went to like 90, 100, went traded at 160, went to like 220, and then I think went down, and then from that, it was just trading at like the 100s, 100, yeah, then 100, went to 90 a few times, then, but like in the 100s. So it's like, a lot of you're getting in mad early. Mad. This is still like the people, us people. We already did the buying and holding and still holding. So for the people who's coming in now, all you really got to do is just buy. You can get in at whatever price as long as you come in and it's still in the $200, still in the $300, still in the $500, $400. You're still in early. You're still just know you're still in, because we people who've been holding, we got price targets that's past 500. That's past 500. So it's like, if you're just getting in, or you thinking about getting in the GameStop, and you're like, oh man, it's $200 now, it's probably too late. No, it ain't get past 500. It's not too late. And even if it's at 500, it's not too late. But I say 500 because that might be a little too much money. But somebody want to spend for one share. Because if the stock price is $500 and you only got $500, you're only gonna have one share of that stock. Meanwhile, if it was at 100 like it is right now, you can buy five stocks. Well, it's not. It's at 130, so it's like, but 137. But it's like you'd be able to buy five stocks rather than. So it's like you want to buy it while it's cheap, so you can be able to accumulate the shares because that's what it's really about. It's about the shares, how many shares you have. It ain't really about what's the price of that stock at the time. It's really about how many shares you have. So you really want to accumulate shares. So it's like now is the best time to be buying because it's like you're it's like it's almost like you're guaranteed to win. It's just like a guarantee. It's just, I swear it's guaranteed. You just got to be not looking to be trying to make them fun, not looking to cash out sometimes too. Like, let's say if you get in a stock today, you looking for profits tomorrow. No, don't do that. Don't be trying to see your investment pay out tomorrow. Like, if you're expecting your whatever stock you invest in to go up tomorrow or next week, you just don't even think about it. Have the mindset. Have the mindset. The mindset. Just tell yourself it may take a few months. If you can tell yourself it may take a few months for me to get whatever I'm gonna get while I purchase this stock, you're gonna be great. That's what happened. Because stocks go up and down every day, every day, every day, every day, every day, up, down, every day. That's a guarantee. It's gonna go up or down every day, regardless. Don't matter. That's what's gonna happen every day, up or down, up and down. It's just like automatic. So it's like you don't really want to be a person trying to time it, think you nice, you perfect, you to go like you want to make sure you get in where you fit in and you hold it down. And that's really what it is. That's what it's really about. So my people right now, y'all can't figure nothing out. Y'all confused a little bit. Y'all trying to work out to get some more funds, put some more money in your pocket, save some money. That's how you save some money. You start looking at cheap stock. Where's the cheap stock that I could park my money and put my money in real fast? So it's like I can just have it sit here. I ain't got to worry about losing my money or my money going somewhere because it's already right there. And I know if I take this out, I'm only taking out in profit. So it's like I'm gonna be having more money than what I put in. So right now is the time to be buying stocks. Right now is the time to be buying stocks. Right now is the time to be buying stocks. If you want a free stock, for my people who want a free stock, you don't have a stock brokerage app, you don't know where to get it and how to get on whatever, you don't know how to do nothing. If you want a free stock, you want to know what app to use to be looking for stocks, seeing who else is investing, check this out. Where's my mark? Check this website out. I'm sorry about that, guys. Bow. MONEYS. Money's free. .com. Moneysfree.com. Moneysfree.com. If you go to that website, you'll be able to get you a free stock when you sign up through the app for the app. On this specific app, this stock app, you'll be able to see other investors who's buying stock, selling stock, when they bought, when they sold, what's their thesis, what's their reasoning behind buying certain stocks. There's some famous people up there too. So it's like you'll be able to get a little feel for what's going on around the place, what's going on around the market, because there's people out there doing what you're trying to do. They was already doing it too. And people are not afraid about sharing their opinions. So it's like your question, you want some questions answered about a specific stock you may be interested in, just know people are just going to be so willing to tell you. And outside of people being willing to tell you, there's a whole bunch of information on YouTube, on Twitter, on Reddit, on everywhere that you will find somebody talking about whatever you're trying to talk about, whatever you're trying to learn. You will find somebody if you're looking. I promise you, it's really not hard. You will find that person. There's people that will be able to teach you for free. There's people that will talk to you for free. For free. And you know why they would talk to you for free? Do you really want to know why they would talk to you for free? Because people, a person like me, we talk to you free because this type of topic or this stuff we love talking about. This excites us. It excites us. It gets like what? And people talk about that all. We talk about this stuff all day. This is the stuff that people want to talk about. We'd want to talk about. So it's like a lot of conversations. People don't be talking about nothing. So it's like People, we don't want to really handle people. We don't mind speaking about something that's beneficial to others, beneficial to people, something that we know is going to do something for somebody because we know, and it's like we don't mind because we know this stuff is it. So it's like we're spending on. I could talk to y'all free, talk to you about it because like a lot of stuff, and even outside, just me talking to people talk free. A lot of people they ain't gonna do it anyway. You hear a lot of free stuff, a lot of good stuff that you can do for yourself. But it's like, man, I give you the whole route on how to actually do it step by step. People still won't do it. People still won't do it. Still won't do it. Still won't do it. Still won't do it. They need you to hold their hand, grab them on the arm, tell them, yo, come in, push them in the room, and be like, it's in there. It's there. Just stay in there. You're gonna get it figured out. They ain't even gonna be able to stay in there. They might sleep. They gonna need you to wake them up. Like, yo, hey, this is like people so like they want to be coddled and like whatever, but it's like you got to coddle yourself. I'm not gonna lie, you got to coddle yourself and tell yourself, hey, you got to get it right, you got to get it together, because people's out there making this stuff look easy, making this stuff look easy. People are spending billions, millions, look easy, spending like it's nothing. I was having a conversation about $1 million, and it's like $1 million is so much small money, so small to people who actually is getting some money. I'm not really getting no money, so $1 million a lot to me. But I'm saying $1 million because I was having a conversation about homeless stuff, about a state that was given $1 million, only had $1 million to give to the homeless people. The fact they were saying they had $1 million to give out, to give away to homeless people, like that's not enough. $1 million is not enough. We get people get donations, governors and states get millions. People get more than that, more than $1 million to help or to do whatever they trying to, what type of cause, whatever they're trying to do. But it's like for the homeless people, to help homeless people and get them out of their little situation, we only can come up with $1 million. And it's not like this $1 million for this $1 supposed to go to a few different people. It got to be split amongst a few different people. $1 million, that's not enough. What that's gonna do? What that's gonna do for people, homeless people that can't figure nothing out? They don't want to do nothing. I ain't gonna do nothing. $1 million, 2,000 people. I don't even want to do that. It doesn't even matter. But it's like people are getting so much money that 1 million is not enough for all them people. For all the people that's homeless that they could be trying to get help. 1 million is not enough. 1 million is not enough. Governments, people can get more. Politicians, they can get more. They can get more than 1 million. So if you're in a state, county, country, and your governments, your people, politicians, whatever, they trying to lowball y'all, give y'all 50K, 100K, whatever. No, let them know they got funds. They can know how to raise money, and you can get more money out of them to help your state, your country, your county, anywhere. Because these people, they will be getting millions for themselves. They'll be doing for themselves to do nothing, So it's like, get informed, get yourself stock on this app, sign up for the app. Once you sign up, follow me. You're gonna be able to follow me. You're gonna see every stock I'm invested in. Every stock I'm invested in. When was the last time I purchased? When was the last time I sold? I ain't sell a stock in years, literally years. So it's like you're gonna be able to see all that, but get there. You got to get there first. Moneysfree.com. Moneysfree.com. You can also get crypto from that website. Moneysfree.com. You can also sign up for a crypto account. Moneysfree.com. Moneysfree.com. Just in case you want to see it. Moneysfree.com. I swear, it's so simple. Download the app, get you a stock, get you some free stock, free. And this is free too, free. You see moneysfree.com, the stock will be free. All you got to do is sign up for the app. Get the free stock. Boom. Check out who's on the app. See what stocks is trending. See what type of information is on these specific stocks. You heard me talk about GameStop. Go see what GameStop is doing. You heard me talk about AMC. Go look at AMC. See who's following. Go on Twitter. Go on Reddit. Go on YouTube. Any ticker is the name of the thing. Any stock that you're interested in, type it in YouTube. Type it in, hey, whatever, YouTube. YouTube. That the algorithms, they're gonna help you out. They're gonna point you to what you need to look at. But take everything with a grain of salt. Don't just be, oh, he said this, they said that. Oh yeah, I'm just take that for what it is. No, don't take anybody's word for what it is. Try to get informed. Try to make stuff make sense for yourself. So outside of that, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you share. Make sure you actually go on that website. Get yourself a free stock. Stop playing around and start getting yourself some money. Start putting some more money in your pocket. Start saving yourself and your family some more money so you have to do some more things, because it's crazy out there. It's crazy out there. It's crazy. And inflation is not helping. Look, I was watching a video yesterday. It's so funny. My guy, it's so funny about the stuff he was talking about. He was saying that people who rent, they're people who's renting homes, apartments, whatever, their salary or their income, what the average person, the average renter, their salary, what they yearly bring home is 5K. Well, I think the average is 5K. Something about a renter. Something about people who rent apartments, how their value, or basically their net worth. There we go. Their net worth at the end of the year is like 5K. But compared to somebody who owns a home, though, compared to people who own homes, their net worth, people who own homes, their net worth is 100K. 100K is some chase. You say 120 something, but 100K to 5K. Renters have a 5K 5K net worth, 5,000. Like, that's not even enough. 5K, 5K, 5 compared to 100K. I need 100K. What what you can do with 100K? Stop renting. Start looking to buy a home. Start looking to get yourself some assets. Stocks is an asset. Get yourself some assets. A home is an asset. You don't want to be renting. You don't want to be in them. Here's because I love this. I love this little chart. I love this little thing because he also told me this yesterday too. I love this. How you can also use this chart for your investing purposes. So look at the fly stuff that people be doing. See that line chart? So we gonna do salary. We gonna do what was that word? The yearly net yearly income, whatever. It doesn't even matter. Look, bottom, 50K, 50K, 100K, 100K, 200K, 500K. Okay, this is yearly. Y'all see this right here? I love this. And we're gonna do Nike. This my guy did. Nike. What else he did? Nike. Dang. He did Apple. Oh, Nike, Apple. I'm gonna do 3. And Tesla. And Tesla. Do we all know? We all know Apple coming in, Tesla, and Nike. Now, what this graph basically is about to do, this right here is the income yearly for the average American. These are the companies. Now, what we're about to do is seeing which people are the likely to be purchasing these brands. Who's going to be stopping first? So now, from what from for Nike, people making 50K, and then everybody basically will be able to purchase Nike. Everybody will be able to purchase Nike because Nike's cheap and everybody could afford Nike. But now we come to the Apple. Who's running this? This kind of applies. Who's gonna keep buying Apple? The 50K? I mean, them people too around 50K, 50K. And then again, I don't know. Probably everybody here too. That's my phenomenon. Yeah, you get a little lower. My 50K folks, I love this. Apple. About 100K, my little 100K buy. And now for Tesla, which one of my people who can afford my peoples can't even afford it. But this is for the people who making an income 200K and higher. Only people making 200K and higher is going to be able to afford a Tesla. So my people, look at this chart. My people making 50K and under. This is how they do it. 50K and under 100K. Y'all already. This is basically exited out. Inflation is killing all my people down here. Inflation is killing all people, all them folks, because they ain't got no funds. They ain't got no money to keep up and keep buying stuff. So stuff's gonna hit these people harder. Hit the people under 100K harder because they ain't got no money. But my people who got money, this is where it start. Look at this chart, yo. Look at the chart. People making these people up here, it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a little while for inflation to start hitting them because they got bread, they got money, they got funds. But them people who got 50K and under, they don't got funds. They ain't really. It's just like it's just tour. But aside from them even having funds, look at where we at. Look at the companies. How you can think about what type of company is really gonna start benefiting because you know who they looking for, whose income, who has that certain income to keep purchasing these type of items. But not people who own a Tesla. Not everybody can buy a Tesla. So once again, not people could afford a Tesla. So once again, you need to be making 100K or better to even think about a Tesla. But you could be making less, so you probably finagle a little deal and get you a little Tesla. But Tesla's looking for customers in the 100K and up. So it's like 50K people ain't even, they're not worried about you. Apple, they kind of 50K and up too. But people in them down below there, people, y'all willing to blow that. Y'all willing to blow y'all last on that. But now it's inflation time. Money's getting tight. Y'all ain't really going to spend money on that because, like, money's getting tight. I need to spend it somewhere else. So that's why we exit at this little bottom right here. And with Nike, anybody could afford Nike. Everybody would. But once again, people at this bottom half, they ain't really going to start buying Nike or buying clothes and stuff because it was like money I can't afford. I got to buy other stuff. So it's like I got to cut down on my Nike. So it's like, once again, these things, tune up. Who's these companies or who would I be? Who am I looking? Who am I targeting? These companies targeting my people in these 100K academics. But I love this chart. This was new to me, and I may have did it a little wrong. But my guy who did the chart, meetkevin.com. You can check out his YouTube, Meet Kevin. It was yesterday's video, so you could just check it out and whatever, and go check out how he did that and how it looks. But for me, I loved it because like it just makes so much sense. Stuff like this makes sense to me, and it's like this is just these three companies. You can do this with any company, any companies. This is what I'm saying. People look at the map. Look at what people do to figure out how to get your money or how you're using your money. Look at that. Look at that graph. Look at that stuff. People are doing that times 10. People's doing more than that just to figure out how to get your money away from you, how to trick you out of your money, how to make sure they got all your money. It's like people's ahead. This is what you do. You try to get ahead. You figure out. You try to sit down and think about some stuff. You try to make stuff make some sense. This is what people do on a regular, everyday basis. Every day. Moneysfree.com. Go get you a stock, man. Stop playing around. Go get your stock. Go tell your friend watch this video. Tell them to subscribe. Tell them to stop playing. Tell him to get right. Tell him this guy, he's talking about stocks. He said right now is the time to buy. He said everything is cheap. Everything is cheap. Not everything, but before we even think about everything is cheap, once again, because everything ain't cheap. Because you're gonna hear people, Apple. You're gonna hear a lot of people talk about Apple. But once again, what did we just learn about Apple? We just learned that people in this bottom demographic right here making under 50K, they're not. A lot of them people ain't gonna be able to be purchasing. They ain't gonna be able to continue purchasing. Apple or even a Tesla. So it's like when you think about that, you can just think about some money being missing or money not being able to be hit at the prices or in these specific areas. So it's like money ain't gonna be. That means y'all ain't gonna be getting all the money that y'all could have been getting, all the money that y'all would have been getting before this little inflation era. So it's like you're semi losing money a little bit. So it's like I don't want to invest in that company. And to me, Apple, I don't know. Y'all just do your research yourself. So it's like y'all not coming to me, this guy said this, all that. Just do your own research. But people trying to learn what you're doing with your money. Moneysfree.com. Go get your free stock. And that's what we're talking about. Look, asset, moneysfree.com. Our website. Your website's an asset. Get you a website. That's my website. Get you some assets. I hope you enjoyed the video. Once again, if you made it this far, like, subscribe the video. Definitely subscribe to the video. Go watch another video. There's going to be videos in the comment. Watch video, get informed, moneysfree.com for the set.